Hey friends, hope you're having a great evening. It's November 2nd, here on a Saturday in Rock Island, Illinois. And I do notice that it's the last weekend with some of the residual Halloween events and haunted houses are still going on through the weekend. I think tonight might be the last for most of them, maybe tomorrow night. But it just followed up a little after Halloween on Thursday and dribbles into the weekend. But for the most part, we're in Christmas season. When some of you that'll look at this and say, oh God, Christmas season, it's too early. No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay, November and December go by quick. So a little commentary on what to be thankful for and about the Christmas season. Some of the commentaries I hear over the years. A lot of people, I can't stand Christmas. You know, some of these people are Christian people, are supposedly too. I can't stand Christmas. And it's just like, why? What are you a Scrooge about? I know what it is, because they don't understand Christmas. All I see about Christmas, I got to spend a lot of money and buy gifts for people, and probably go and run up the credit card, or maybe not that, but maybe just the fact they have to spend money and they don't want to do it, and they feel obligated. They don't want to hear the Christmas music. They can't stand the stuff in the stores and they've been looking at this Christmas stuff since September, and it disgusts them. Okay, if that was my attitude toward it, I would probably not like it either. But Christmas is so much more than that. First of all, you don't have to go and spend all that money. You want to do that. And anybody that thinks that you're obligated to do it is equally not understanding Christmas. If you don't have the money to buy things, you don't have to do that. Nobody says that you have to go and spend all kinds of money. That has nothing to do with Christmas. That's society. That's what a lot of people have formed Christmas into. Okay? It's a business entrepreneurship where people make money off other people. That's not Christmas. You don't have to participate. You don't like seeing things in the stores. That's too early. Well, then don't go in the stores. What do you want me to tell you? I mean, what does that have to do with your attitude toward Christmas? I think it's beautiful seeing all the colors and stuff like that. You don't like it? Don't go to the stores. I don't like the Christmas music because you're probably listening to the wrong ones. If you listen to Steady Diet of Jingle Bells, okay, I saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus, All I Want for Christmas. If you look at those type of songs that you're listening to, especially modern silly ones, that has nothing to do with Christmas. There's beautiful Christmas hymns that actually capture the meaning of what Christmas is about. I'll be playing a bunch of them very shortly. With pleasure to play. It's Christmas season. Deep meaning songs for the most part. If you listen to those and listen to what the lyrics is actually talking about, some of them go back a long time. Talking about the essence of what Christmas and Jesus Christ is about, what makes it so beautiful. Then you probably appreciate him. But you listen to Mariah Carey tunes and all modern stuff that has nothing to do with Christianity. Yeah, I get tired of that as well. And maybe you also don't like Christmas because you lost a loved one around Christmas time, and I feel bad for that. But you know what? A lot of people do. I did. My father died December 15th of 2003. 10 days before Christmas. But that's has nothing to do with Christmas. People die every day. People are born every day. People are born on Christmas Day. They die on Christmas Day. New Year's Eve. I mean, there's no set time. I'm sorry to tell you, there's no set time to die. It happens whenever it happens. And to hate Christmas because you lost a loved one around there, that has nothing to do with what Christmas is about. I feel bad for people who are supposed to be Christians. I can't stand Christmas. Why? I mean, Christmas is one of the most beautiful times of the year. The birth of Jesus Christ, which gives us hope. Which branches off to spending time with family and friends. Having charity in your heart is what Christmas is about. Obviously, you've lost that. And that's sad. I really feel bad for people who say that. It makes you feel sad because you don't know what you're missing. But it is what it is. Now, what am I thankful for? Well, that's another thing before I go into what I'm thankful for. Instead of feeling sour about Christmas, thinking of all the negativity that a lot of the commercialism that's happened to it, and that's sad because a lot of times it has. I agree with you there. Why don't you look at all the good things that have happened in your life? This is a time of year to reflect and all the wonderful things as the year's coming to a close that have happened. And maybe you had it wasn't the best of years financially or whatever. You lost some loved ones. People got sick, transitioning jobs, whatever the case may be. But instead of looking at the negative, think of the positive. One, you're here. I look at myself, especially since 2020. Every year, people just seem to be dropping. Last 4 or 5 years. Every year that I give a similar conversation, there's numerous people that weren't here that were here last year that are not now. Thank God for that. Thank God for your family. Thank God for the ability to make decisions in your life, that you can make your life starting today the best it can be. Use this time of season as a wonderful catalyst instead of being sour about negativity. What am I thankful for now? Many, many things. One, I love being able to play the piano. I'm not the best keyboard player. There are many out there better than me. Piano players better than me. But I play good enough to entertain myself. Other people who seem to really enjoy the music and tell me that in private messages, it enhances their day. I can write originals, a lot of my own music, which actually a lot of people, like I said, they tell me that it makes them feel better about themselves. And a lot of people want to hear songs for anniversaries, and I'm able to make people feel better. And that's what music really is also about. It's making yourself feel really good and making others feel better around you. And I thank God for that. I have enough of ability for that. Family and friends and all the people who have influenced my life. And the fact that I'm here. That's what I'm thankful for. I'm not looking at the negativity this year. There's no need for it. I lost a couple people within family, friends this year. Couple people. Last year was more, but every year one year there was like 7 or 8. The last 5 years or so, it's just been dropping. Within that time period, I've had almost like 30 people that I've known have died within the last 5 years. Like 12 people 1 year, 5 another. This year was only a couple, but every year, somebody that is here is not here the next year. And one of these times is probably going to be me as well. You just don't know when that is. And so that's what I'm thankful for, that I'm able to be here another year, whether I deserve it or not. I'm able to be and appreciate everything that's been given to me. Yes, we're going to have some stress. In 3 days, we have a big election. I'm not going to get political here. 3 days, big election, which is going to cause stress for people one way or the other, the losing party. And I don't think it's going to go very smoothly for the next couple months. There'll be people that'll be actually idiots. You know that. They always do, regardless of who wins. We know that. I would be surprised if it didn't happen that way. But it doesn't have to mean you have to be negative. I'm certainly not going to be. Whether my man wins or not, I'm not going to act like an idiot. Didn't do it 4 years ago. I'm not going to do it now. There's no reason to do that. Because at the end of the day, you can only do so much. You influence people the most you can. You go out there and vote. And you leave it in God's hands. There's nothing else you can do. And realize that the big picture is we're not here forever. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. Don't stress it that much. None of these people around, these politicians, these people in the media, you, me, nobody around, around the next generation. There'll be a whole generation of people who will be forgotten and gone. Don't worry about it. At the end of the day, you do the best you can. And that's what I'm appreciative here at this screen. You should be too. All the people in my military careers, I'm coming down to close. I'm officially done December 31st. And within the last 2 months, all the people, the leaders that mentored me, all throughout all my assignments, I thank you all for every one of you. I'm not going to mention names this year because there's so many of them. Every one of you. Friends that I've had in the military that I'll have to the end of my life. I talk to, or text, or whatever, email, for the rest of my life. I thank you. And then my friends from back home, and my wife, everybody, my family, everybody, I thank you all for that. That's what Christmas is about, to accentuate the positive, not the negative. You do that, you'll swallow yourself down in a hole. You'll never get better. It's a wonderful season. I wish you the best this holiday season. I wish you the appreciation of the birth of Jesus Christ and what it gives to everybody, what it radiates. I wish you that. And think positive this year. There's so much to be thankful for. Just being here is one. It's Rick here from 2 November. I hope you have a great night, all of you. I really honestly do. That's listening to this. God bless and take care.